Hey, Mac,
Good
welcome.
afternoon.
Excuse me.
It's okay.
Yeah, just I think I'm having like last night I had a headache and now I think I can have like cold because it's like my nose is totally not like it's jammed and like a little cough. But yeah, other than that, it's all right. Should be good by tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope so. Hey, let's hope it's not what I think it is.
No, that's definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I messaged Brandon.
yeah, I've sent the link to Brandon, so he'll be joining. But I think he has not caught up with Queen Bee yet. So, what was your thought about the last chapter of Queen Bee?
If I can remember what happens.
Well, let me sum it up for you. We sing a diss track, like a
Oh,
rap song against X, and then we take down the nerd, something Pete Scotch, I guess,
yep,
rather brutally. And what
yep.
else? Yeah, like the mean girl fashion, like everybody, the Zeta girls, like someone is exposing them, trash talking, back talking about the people who are below the ranking, and then people thinking like it's Poppy because who was not in the footage, and then everybody running after Poppy, and then Zoe telling us that it's not Poppy. Poppy's been framed because maybe she knows more about X when she was in hiatus, sort of. She went away, so now we will probably rub our shoulders, against Poppy and maybe something more. We'll see.
God, I'm
And then
really not looking forward to that. Sorry. I know I've made my thoughts very clear on Poppy before, but oh my God, I'm really not looking forward towards it. To be honest.
I think Poppy and MC they deserve each other. I don't see anything there. I mean, MC is living up to like MC made friends with Trinity, someone that star who was like definitely from the this upper crust and like the kind of character you would expect to have from someone. I don't know what's happening.
You've gone quiet.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here still.
I don't know what happened with my device, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll see.
Yep. I mean, as well. We've done. I think if it's going on what we've seen before, or what's in the last few chapters, we might be taking somebody else down on Wednesday as well.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
have
see who it
total,
is.
we have six more people to take down.
Yep. And I've got an idea who the third one is.
Yeah,
It's to me, it sounds like it's somebody from is it the top 15 or whatever it's called? The
could
15,
be.
like yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it was an interesting chapter. I mean, I get with the rap thing. I thought, oh my god, what is happening here? I was at the funniest thing was is I was actually like rhyming it in my head as well. It
Hmm,
was
I did that.
unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it slapped. Definitely. I
Mm.
mean, it was a really good how they came up with that track. It was awesome.
Oh yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
the writing style is definitely super awesome. But
yes.
one thing I thought, like when we take down this nerd, I think the speed scotch. I think we could have approached it differently, or we could have given the choice to at least approach it differently. But I think we just what we did was like something Poppy would do, and that was rather brutal. I think instead of brute force, we could have used something else to sway that guy on our side and make the most out of it. But I think we rather acted like somewhat like Poppy.
Yeah. And I have no remorse at all. I just, I just don't, if I'm honest. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was like Poppy. I thought, why would we even sink to her level? You know,
exactly.
it's just
Because
not very.
yeah, at the end chapter of book one, we actually get to either hide Poppy's family secret or reveal it, or depending on what we do. In And I think what we did to Poppy, she really deserved that, even if we exposed her family secret. But here, I think we should have given that option because this is like a this was like a less dangerous situation, and I could have actually gotten out of this with just some talking and good old blackmail.
Yeah, but blackmail's still not very good either, to be honest.
What?
So
Sorry.
I said blackmail's still not very nice as well, to be honest. So it's like either way, it's still making bad of a
Yeah,
worse
like
situation.
yeah, for like if you work for X, then like done in good faith. Let's just not blackmailing, but like if you work for X or like if you do anything, I'm going to like do this, and then
Hmm.
Well, but I think the last part of the like when on the big screen it was on display, a total meltdown. I mean, all the Zeta girls were, like sort of trash others, and the so-called inferior people there in super awesome. I felt like this was, I think, in Mean Girls there was a scene, so I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Someone joined.
Yes, it was. It was not me.
Brendan,
Yes,
yeah,
hello.
actually, it didn't show here who joined. There was just a sound, and I thought, who joined? And then, yeah, Brendan. Hey, Brendan, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going fine. How about you?
Oh, fine, just tired.
Yeah, I can see that. Streaming session last night.
Nope, just work.
Oh, great.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's good to be back again. Even
another Monday.
yep, another Monday,
Yeah. So,
another
yeah.
time.
So, are you caught up with Queen?
No, not yet. Still
Yeah,
catching up on that. Haven't really been time or even read
yeah, I
choices.
know.
Been busy
Yeah, I know you're
with
busy with
everything.
one thing or the other. Yeah,
Yeah,
understandable. Yeah. So what are you caught up with? Hostel story.
I'm caught up with Hostel Story, TNA, and that's about it.
What about shipwrecked?
Nope, I haven't been able to read that. Don't have VIP. Plus, I've been planning to stream it again to catch up, so I haven't seen anything of that yet. Just little bits here and there.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So and hostel story. So where do you want to start?
I guess we could start TNA. I mean, there's a bit more to it than we thought, then, I guess, for this one. Uh
Chapter 17?
huh.
Yeah. Okay. So
So, oh, you go.
Ooh,
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yes.
Yeah, something happened. So let me know your thoughts on the last chapter. It's chapter 17. That was, I guess.
Chapter 17 was interesting. I liked it. Obviously,
Underwhelming. Hardly anything happened.
no, they say that. Uh, Jordan's finally been sacked. Uh, started getting to know like what kind of role she played. I guess we even ran into Naya as well, which was interesting. I didn't think we'd see her again, but no, we just saw her again at one point. We start off, talking to Sam, in the office, trying to, just trying to figure out what to do. We're gonna try and play it by ear. We run into Sophia, and this is like one part that everybody's talking about is when we're in the elevator with Sophia going down, how she's she's like evolved as a person. They say because she's saying a bunch of she's being Sophia, but she's not being like really sarky about it. She's being kind of understanding, and then when we end up running to the paparazzi, she doesn't like sell us out or anything. She kind of like just holds her own, and she doesn't really You know, she doesn't sell us out. She doesn't sack us. It's like she's turned into it's like we're neutral acquaintances at this point. And it's quite interesting to see that. And people are hoping it stays like that. Then obviously we have to avoid paparazzi. And of all the stores we managed to slip into a lingerie store.
Who
Shocker.
would guess something like that would happen?
Oh, not me. So then you get the option for a outfit to unlock a Steamy scene later on, which is an outfit people apparently been waiting for. I've heard, because they even showed it with the when the book first came out. They released four of the outfits. Yeah, 4 outfits, and it was the last one to come out. So yeah, and then you can cross them over, have a bit of a steamy scene, and then after that, it's all a case of, you know, things are starting to pressure up. We need to confront Jordan after we run into Naya to tell us that Robin has actually been spicing up a gossip magazine and is literally going that desperate to just sell out everyone and everything. Sell out all the info, everything that's happened. She's just that desperate now. And Naya wanted to warn us because Naya, even though Naya was hired by Robin to a point, but she refused to do it. And then, of course, we had the run-in, and then she warned us. Then we took the article back up to Sam to debate, and that's when we decided we need to try and confront Jordan. And we did. She tried to deny it first, but again, that just kind of showed how naive she was. And at that point, you know, we I don't know if Sam went crazy and fired her right then and there. I mean, hell, I would have. I would have done the same. Possibly worse. But I don't think that's the last we'll see of her. Absolutely not. And then we're left with MC apparently bringing up a magnificent plan to shut this article down. That pretty much recaps it. But I think the more interesting part of this was what came after. Like I said, again, spoilers to anybody, so skip the next few seconds or minutes. I think it was it this weekend, Sunday? There was a spoiler released of some of the dialogue lines, and as well as some sprites after. And it turns out, next chapter, and it's going to be a huge bombshell. That's what I can tell. It's actually really interesting. Is Sam's deceased wife, Addison, is actually alive. And it's like... a lot of questions are coming in my mind. And then a little after, there were the sprites released. One thing I actually like about this is there's 3 sprites all matching each of the Sams, male and female. There's Caucasian, Hispanic, and African American. I like they've kind of matched that up. That was actually quite a nice touch. Like, it's like they've not brought this Addison is going to play some big role, possibly going into a book 3, which I mean I hope, but still I think book 3 might actually be a bit better, depending on if there is a different plot to this one. But it's like they've, you know, if I know it's just the model sprites and such, but they've gone in because this Addison is it's a major character. It has to be. I mean, she was her ex-wife who mysteriously disappeared and died, and is now back from the dead 2 years later. So it's like they've put a lot of work into showing off this character. Well, they're going to, and it's like in 3 chapters. And I can't remember if someone predicted this or someone confirmed it in the leaks that it's possible this Christmas party chapter at the end may end on a cliffhanger going into a book 3. So yeah, the next 2 chapters should definitely get interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yep.
Okay. So that was
What
chapter
other thoughts?
17. Definitely.
What other thoughts do we have though on these?
Are like anything to indicate something that interesting, like how things would turn out. Yeah, like fingers crossed.
I mean, so far one of the initial thoughts I've had is Robin's got a lot of info. It's 50-50 at this point. What if Addison is helping Robin? I mean, usually I'd think, why would she do that? But then I'm thinking, she faked. From what I can tell, she can't have survived and then just not told her. Or she might try and drop her. It was too hard to come back story, you know, because given what happened in the past, you know, because apparently she was, you know, they were swarmed by paparazzi. She felt dark. I refuse to believe she comes in with it was too hard story, because No, you wouldn't put your family through that grief. So I mean, it's
Even
like,
yeah, and I think even she made her look like a brat. Like Dalton's family is whether it's a daughter or son, going to the publishers and publishing a tell-all book. And even I think she just or he Robin, let's just say Robin is going to drag the whole better if it comes out. Like it's not going to be just Sam and MC, but it's going to be about the whole company.
yeah, because Robin is that desperate. But yeah, it's like I'm thinking, could Addison be helping Robin? It's possible. Because it's like, how else do you explain faking your death or just, mysteriously surviving your accident for about 5?
That
Someone
would
said it
be
was
a
5 years,
story
but I
plot.
think it's. Someone said it was 5 years, but I think it was 2. Not too sure.
Yeah.
For years, and then not coming back, especially your wife and your 2 sons. How
Yeah.
do you explain that?
Yeah.
How
Now,
do you expect it to come back and explain to your sons, oh, hey, I'm your mum. I died a few years ago and decided not to come back. I loved you, though.
if like I had this conversation with Mac last night that if Sam's wife has to come back and if it is really Sam's wife and not someone like in that disguise or like in plastic surgery,
Oh, no,
it is
it was
obvious
confirmed
kind of to get.
to be Addison.
Yeah, so
It
then
was
it's
confirmed to be
kind of
Addison.
obvious to assume that Sam's wife is like a villain because if Sam's wife is a genuine person or like something happened to her, then Sam would go back to her wife, and that's not the case. We know that's not going to happen. Sam and MC are going to stay together. So in this, like you said, Sam's wife is a diabolical person who maybe left Sam for some reason without informing, or some more drama that we unfold. But the bottom line is, she's not a think they would show like she left Sam for some one or the other reason or something. Yeah, that way I think that story will go.
I think that's kind of 50-50.
But
50-50 that she
yeah,
faked her death or, slid off to be with someone else. But I doubt it because I think they said that they were deeply in love. But I can understand her feeling the pressure of everything, Maybe she faked her death to get away from all the press and everything, even though that's a pretty dumb thing to do when you've got a family, but still.
I don't think that Jack's alone is going to hold water because even if that's the case, then it's going to be hard for Sam and the boys. Like they will eventually have to come back, and then and the boys' life will be kind of weird. So I think it's going to be hands down like representing her as a villain. And,
It could go 50-50 though. It could have just be her wanting to get away. Maybe she feels regret. Maybe she feels something, but she could be a villain, but it's 50-50. Although, like
yeah,
this, like the writer of the post said, she would make an interesting plot for a book 3, and I think that would actually be a bit more interesting than book 2.
the writer said that.
Yeah, the writer said that if this goes into a possible book 3, she would make a bit of a big plot, going through, because this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit of conflict. Where the other woman,
Exactly.
who's met her, and it's like, what if she tries to get back with Sam? What if Sam? I mean, it could go either way. What if she?
Okay.
What if she feels that she wants to choose?
Exactly. That would be really interesting. But one thing, I mean, Mac was telling me about the leak. He showed us in the group chat. Interesting. What you're saying that why do we get to choose Addison's
No, no,
sort
no,
of
no,
not
no,
gender
no.
race?
I've thinking on it back on it now when I can actually speak now. Finally, that like Brandon said, you can just it just goes based on the race of the Sam you chose. So yeah, that's yeah. Just
Oh, so we don't get to choose, right?
no, I think like
No.
Brandon,
So
you can just
there's an African American, a Hispanic, and then a Caucasian one.
yeah.
Okay, so we don't get to choose. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, if we
I
did
was
get to
confused,
choose, no, actually, I'm gonna stop there.
because
No, it doesn't
if I
matter. It don't
choose
matter. I'm
a
just going to get a drink anyway. I'll just leave you two to do it like you always have. You've got 10 minutes.
yeah, because I was thinking like if I choose White Sam, then
You will get the
so
Caucasian.
how can yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I'll get Caucasian
yeah.
automatically, right?
More or less, I think that's
Uh,
how it's going to work. 'Cause I doubt it mess with each other. But yeah, actually, I'll bring the writers'
yes.
post up now because there was a lot. Like, because one thing I like about his writers because they are amazing at getting. I say she writer, well, person who posts it, they do an amazing job of getting the information, and they always do plenty. So let me find it. Oh, that's interesting. That is the sprite. Oh, it's in the same sprite. So it's like she put all the sudden things just got interesting with the sudden complex appearance of Addison Sam's supposed to be deceased spouse. Many questions, obviously. But yeah, this is where it said 5 years ago. I'm not sure it was 5 years ago. But yeah, it's like we don't know. And it's like out of the remaining chapters of TNA2, I don't think I think there's a lot to be covered. So maybe this could go into a book 3. Maybe her appearing on, like I said, maybe appearing on.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that would make more sense. She doesn't appear until the very last chapter on the Christmas party after the whole thing's done over, and she starts up a new plot. That actually makes more sense.
Yeah. But
And it's like,
that's about the,
mm.
yeah.
But
But
there's also
that's about the
something.
plot of.
Oh,
Yeah, go
sorry,
on.
you go. No, you go.
No, no,
Mine's a different topic.
yeah. So ask you like that's about the plot of book 3, and I sort of when they mentioned in last December that there's going to be a nanny, so I thought this nanny is going to go. So that didn't happen, but something similar is going to happen in the book 3 if it has a book 3. If that there's going to be another competition, and in between Sam and MC, and that was the main plot of book 1, and it was so popular. And then book 3 is going to be Sam, and this time it's Sam Addison. So there could be multiple dramas and up and downs. I can see that. But coming back to book 2, I don't know what you guys think, and I want to ask you, like, what do you two think about this? Like, how was it a waste? Because like what Jordan did, I mean, the build up, it was like hot and cold, and then suddenly the breakup happened, and then after they got back, and Jordan like did a little simple role. And then finally, we pressed on Jordan. Jordan just said, "Yeah, I'm just making some extra money, Well, what's the big deal?" And then we just, just sack him or her, Jordan. So, yeah, that's part that came quite like the climatic thing we're hoping with Jordan. Like it was like not an interesting character development or an antagonist like character, whatever what we thought or hoped. A lot of people said she could be a stalker. So nothing big we got from Jordan, like character for 16 chapters, kind of you know lurked around the corner here and there. Even there was a like when Sam was like hugging us and taking back to her apartment, Jordan looked back and sort of with angry eyes. So those scenes were there. So, but they built up here and there a little bit, but they never got to that climax we're hoping. So, kind of all of the things happen so sudden. We dump Sam. Jordan comes to apartment. Then things happen. Then Robin did something. We see like, oh yeah, I think Jordan and Robin was working together, and suddenly, like, so how do you feel about it? Because I feel like I think Jordan could have been used in a better way and in a compacted. I just want to know what you both think about this.
Like I said, I don't personally think it's the end of Jordan. She will be back. Like she did feel or look like what she felt was remorse because but she was naive, so it was her own fault. So I think she'll
I
be.
don't think she'll be back, but yeah.
No, I think she did, but it's like because she
But
did
yeah,
care. I think
yeah,
she did
but
care about the boys.
about yeah, she can be back, but I'm just talking about like on the context of like what happened so far till chapter 17. What do you think about it? Like so far, what happened? Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like it went the way it did. I didn't realize we'd get rid of Jordan that quick. I thought we'd find something a bit more interesting or
It's
something a bit more,
hmm,
shocking, but still. And it's like, yeah, it was an interesting chapter, but I don't think it's the end of Sam.
Jordan.
Jordan, I don't know where I'm picking Sam from. But it's like, yeah, I think she'll be back, and then it's just a case of this new drama that's coming in
Hmm.
into with the ex-wife, because it's going to be really interesting, because this is definitely going to spin up. Because I was looking through some of the comments, and it's like there's no way they're going to cover all this drama in under 3 chapters. And then someone even put, which I had an idea for as well, book 3. What if Addison tries to fight for custody of the boys against Sam? What if they're not exactly on good terms, and they end up trying to find each other for custody?
I would that would be interesting, but it would be something like what happened in book 2. I would like if I would go back to that, like let me be quick for 1 minute. Like I would like if, like, when Addison comes in and she doesn't just go for the boys, but she even goes for Sam. Complications start to happen. Like that would be a real thing that I would love to see. And then, like you said, maybe Addison will be, like she did it on purpose, or she was cheating with Sam, or cheating on Sam with someone. So, and she ran away, something like that. And then MC will be the true love finally for Sam and the best mother. Like, she didn't leave the boys, but Addison did. Something like that could happen, and that'd be interesting. But that's just what I think. Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, but now that I think about it, I don't think she'd do well against custody, because she faked her death either way against her kids and stuff. But still,
Interesting.
but yeah, there's a lot of things going on with Addison. There was also something like if you chose the female Sam, and they went with the the double female route, it's like, how would they have even had sons? Would they have adopted?
Adopted, yeah.
No, they have genes. I can only assume they did. Oh, what's it called? It's it's where they're
But you need
injected.
but you need a male sperm, right?
Artificial insemination.
That's it.
Oh.
Insemination, where they're actually injected with the baby or the babies, and they actually give birth still. Inheriting some of the genes and such. But yeah, that's it.
So who's gonna be the male gene there? Because they are both female.
I don't know. That's just a whole bunch of confusion for me, to be honest. Still.
Anyway, let's just assume they're adopted to white kids. Anyway, let's just or whatever.
Let's just leave it as is. But yeah, I do think TNA will be interesting, and if it does go into a book 3, even more interesting. Because there's going to be a lot of drama between these two, and it's like, what's going to happen? Like, I would actually be curious to see if Sophia came up against Addison. Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Interesting.
Like, because one thing I get is Addison so far, as you can see here, like the way she looks like some kind of strong individual. Like maybe not necessarily powerful, or important, but a strong individual, right?
She looks like Julia from Slow
Yeah, and it's like the way she's described from the story. She was described as fragile. Yeah, like. Obviously, she would have been strong in her own way before, getting popular, but still, not like she was very super smart like Sophia, or super strong. She became fragile in the end. Yes, she's had time to cope with that and become a bit stronger, but I doubt she'd be super strong now. So personally, I don't see her as that much of a threat, apart from wanting to come back and get with Sam. But obviously, it's a single alive book, and I don't see. Hopefully, she makes the right choice. Well, actually, she will. She's got no choice.
If she were to be a love interest, then she would have been GC, gender customizable.
Not to mention, I think we would have been able to customize the Addison when she came in, or when she comes in, and then would have changed things up. But no. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm really interested to see how this comes out. If this goes into a 3rd book, I think it may shine up a bit more than book 2. So I'm interested to see. And
for that,
let's just say stay on a single alive book. But yeah, really interested to see how this comes out.
Yeah, of course it is going to be single alive, because that's the main plot. Yeah. Fingers crossed for that. Yeah. So Mac, what do you think about the plot? Like, to catch up on my question about Jordan and this whole Addison thing. What's your take on this? On both these things.
I think you both have put a nail on the head with all of it, and to be honest, all I've got to add to it is like Brandon said. To be honest, it's just set up for a book 3. I think it's 99% sure Like, you can't drop this big of a bomb in this late in a book
Yeah.
and not have a
People
book
said it.
3 just based on. Yeah, like as well, reading on the post and all that. I've seen some quite other interesting stuff on there as well, and it's like it was Brandon who messaged me. I thought, oh, what's this? It's probably nothing. And then I thought, good God, what? This is definitely. As soon as I read the post, I thought, book 3, 100%. You can't drop this big of a bomb and then just say, oh, sorry, that's the end of the book, the series.
Yeah, you just can't. Not even wrapping it up in 3 long chapters.
Nope.
You never
But on
know.
the Jordan, but yeah, you never know which choices. But with the Jordan thing, I think that scene just lasted like what? That was
2
underwhelming.
minutes. Yeah, very underwhelming.
Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
But she'll be back. I'm confident she'll be back.
Oh yes.
I think instead of what Jordan tried to do, like going after MC, if from from the start, if it were just a female and if she had gone after Sam, that'd have been more exciting.
Maybe. Actually, yeah. But yeah, she's just a naive girl in the end, so she's probably more terrified of her. Plus, I don't think Sam would have been that easy to go for. We were technically the easier target, so that would have made more sense. Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to wait till Friday and see what we talk about on Monday.
So just one final, just like we talked about it a lot, but from both of you, like a final prediction. What's your prediction about like how we're gonna take Robin down, or how if the spoilers are true, which is probably it is, if Addison has to come into play, what chapter will she come into play and how?
The best I can tell is with all this information, we're dealing with Robin. That could most likely just take up a chapter. So possibly either the end of this chapter coming up, because someone even said it most likely, that it's next chapter. So the end of this chapter on a cliffhanger of that chapter, maybe, or the end of the book, which leads us to a book 3.
10 chapters, yeah.
So I think my money's on probably maybe a chapter cliffhanger on this. But yeah, like I said, even if they drop them still in the book, there's still a lot to cover in book 3. So hopefully we'll get the. Did you like this? Because we're going to continue in book 3. That's what I'm expecting. No, we hope you've enjoyed the series. Goodbye. Yeah, but I think next chapter is really going to be interesting. As for that, what's actually going to happen, I don't have a clue. Obviously, it's something in the article that MC's seen, because this article is just a bunch of information on us. Maybe she'll try and expose Robin for having the affair first, like when we said back in the first book. Because, we always said that... Because we always knew that Robin had the affair first. It's just a case of proving it.
Yeah.
So
I think, I think it's going to be done and dusted within the first 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes of the next chapter. But I don't think it's going to be dragged throughout the chapter. I mean, the Robin thing.
it depends how it goes, really. Actually, it might be a bit of confrontation after it. Because, her family aren't going to be too happy to find out that she's just sold them out. Or tried to. So I thought there'll be a bit of drama after.
Yeah, could be. It'd be interesting to see. Yeah. Mac, your prediction.
All I've got to say is to me, I reckon, in my opinion, that will probably be a cliffhanger for a book 3.
I'm actually hoping it. I think it might be more exciting.
Like you just said, Brandon, it'll look a lot more exciting, to be honest. But to be honest, we don't even know how exciting the last chapter is going to be anyway. So it might be just a normal chapter, and then boom, we get the reveal like that. So it's like I'm hoping for something like that.
It would make more sense for her to show up and crash the party, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because to me, in my opinion, this might sound a bit silly, but if she shows up now, well, not now, but as in in the next chapter, I don't think there will be a book 3. But if it's the chapter 20, there will be a book 3. If that makes any sense, it makes. To be honest, like I said, I'm rambling on. Like I said, to me, in my opinion, it'll probably be a cliffhanger for a book 3.
That could actually go 50-50, actually. Whether she shows up in the end of next chapter as a cliffhanger or the end of the book. But I
Yep.
think still, even if she does show up next chapter, it could spice a book 3, depending on what gets found out.
Yeah.
Because there could be some extra drama between them that they want to deal with. So it depends. But let me just check something real quick. Next, it's
Also,
like I'm just reading the post now because it's like they've looked for the files, but they haven't actually seen where she comes into play. They're guessing that she comes in next chapter at the end, so it could go 50-50. There's no guarantee of where she'll pop up.
yeah, but knowing choices, I mean, what they did with the Royal Romance series, I mean, if, like, the Nanny Affair is like a popular series of a current
Yeah.
time. And book one, like book two, solely what they did for the first 16 chapters and so on. It's just because in book one, it was super popular and everybody just wanted to spend diamonds on Sam. So VIP wasn't available at that time that widely. So they just literally spent their money to spend more time with a character Sam. So that sort of made them want to do a book too because that was really profitable. So Nanny Affair became really super popular real quick, and then the Nanny Affair 2 is here going on. So people are spending diamonds still, like a lot of people. So still like a considerable amount of people spending diamonds on it, and then so they would like to keep it up and take it to book 3 logically because that would be profitable for them because people get more time. So I don't see why they wouldn't, and specifically when they have an actual plot now and bombshell of a plot. If Addison with this thing they're
Oh
doing,
yeah.
so then definitely, I mean, they are going for a book 3 almost 99%. I mean, there's 1% chance that it could be a Winston hero most wanted repeat or distant shores repeat, which I don't think is going to happen. But you never know.
I'd say 80-20. 80 there is a new book, 20 there aren't. Because there is still that chance, so I'm going to go 80-20.
I'm saying the deal is sealed, but like you said, you never know. Anything can happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
But this chapter and after has definitely been like the most interesting so far.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I would have liked a little scene with Mickey and Mason in this chapter because I felt like last chapter was really interesting. So actually, in this chapter, we get 2 scenes with Sam. One's like the BDSM style hookup scene, and the second was like I think a mini hookup scene where we go out with the movie date. I think they should have compromised either one of those,
Yeah.
or maybe like sort of punched them together into a single scene. And another scene should have been there with the boys because as we're nearing the end of the book, 1 year we're not gonna have a book 3 if even if there's a book 3. So I think that they should have done a scene with the boys because we're nearing the end. Last year
I
they did
think
that.
I think the scenes with the boys will pick up because now that once they get this scandal over with, things are going to go back to normal. They both work, they both come home, they're with the boys, they take days off. I think it'll go back to be an actual family style thing after this Robin drama's done with. I think it should go back to the family aspect, so we should see more scenes with the boys in upcoming chapters.
Yeah, Sam boys and MC spending a nice time, like a family time. So that would be super interesting. I hope it
Yeah.
happens. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
Okay, so that's it, I guess, for Nanny Affair. If you don't have anything to add,
Nope.
that's it. Okay, so now, do you have anything else from choices?
Don't think so. Not up mind anyway.
Yeah, I read Shipwreck, but obviously I'm not going to say. So.
Yeah, let's catch up on that.
Yeah. Shipwreck is coming out soon
I
for
can-
now.
I can summarize it for you a little bit.
Yeah. Summarize it.
But basically, what happened is I think the latest chapter. Sorry, we got the what was it again? The jellyfish.
Yeah, I heard about
And,
jellyfish in Descendant.
Yeah, and the start of this scene. Obviously that happened, and then after that, a boat starts coming towards us as after everything's gone off with the jellyfish scene, and they ended up actually shooting because at the start of the chapter it was like this chapter contains gun violence. I thought,
Yeah,
oh, God, here
I
we
saw
go.
that tag as well.
Yeah, and it was what was the shoot? I actually can't remember. They were shooting. Is it wooden Do you know what? I've read it and I don't even remember. Some wooden stuff at us, and obviously we find shelter. We actually had a diamond scene to actually protect ourselves against it because we had to go into a bush, I think it was, or a hole in the ground with the love interest. So it was like a steamy scene from there again. But after that, I actually can't remember what happened. And I'm the one who actually read it.
That feels like it's kind of turning into a bit of an Uncharted one-star book, though.
Yeah.
But
at least some action's actually starting to come up, Good God, though. I do agree with what you said a couple of weeks ago about the what was it? The love interest putting up some walls. My good God, if you read the latest couple of chapters, is she? It is honestly unbelievable. Something about. I actually can't remember.
I'll catch up. I'll be catching up.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it about it, to be honest with you. With choices?
Yeah, I think we're on to Dream Zone now.
Yep.
Yeah, so there we also have Hostel story, but I just want to ask you, like, Honeywood ended. If you don't know, Brandon, if because you're not playing, so Honeywood ended last week,
Seriously.
and so there's only one book, and I think there is going to be a new book
This week.
this Thursday, and I hope it can be a horror book related to
Yeah.
Halloween. I'd be super glad if it is.
Oh, wow. Wait, I swear there was only like 12 chapters in that book.
There was 15, I think there was.
15 chapters, yeah.
That's weird. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, that's interesting. 15. Yeah, it just takes about 16. You might get another chapter then. Wait, I don't think there's any.
No, honestly, no. That's it. It said when it said chapter 15, I thought, oh, fair enough. I read it close and it said, oh, the end. I thought, oh, fair enough.
That was a good ending, by the way, and it's just single book, standalone. So that's also good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the books now. I'm just clicking on them now. I just clicked on Impossible Game 2, and unlike the other books, that's actually saying to be continued. So I think Impossible Game 3 might be coming soon.
I would honestly, sorry, and that's what I was actually going to say myself, because I noticed that the other day, just looking through it, I thought, I'll see what book's most likely to come next. And I thought, that's like you said, Brendan, that's the only one what says to be continued.
Like,
yeah, it's like half humans still on the end, the rest are all still on the end, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, half human better not be.
Devil still definitely not be, or I will riot.
It's not. There's a book 3. There has to be.
So did they just say to be continued recently, or was it like that from the very first?
No, it definitely wasn't like that from the first. I remember. It's been updated, which means that's most likely the next book to drop.
Finally.
So I think we may see it this Thursday then. Is this Thursday or next Thursday, if we're lucky?
This Thursday, I believe.
Hopefully.
Yep.
That's interesting. I hope like they drop a new book because sequels they would have to continue, but because a new book ended, so I would love to read a new book and a horror something.
Yeah, because to add on that, I think they will. Because the people who make Dream Zone make another one called Lovesick, and one of the books on there has 6 books for one, like 6 books in a series. So it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So it's just Hostel story then to talk about.
Yeah, but before we jump into Hostel story, to finish on choices. I don't know if I brought it up, but did you guys watch It Lives Within trailer? It dropped 1st of October.
Oh no, I need to watch that.
Yeah, you should. It's all I can tell. It links up. It lives beneath. It lives in the woods quite well, and it's spooky as hell. And it's way better. Like it should be. As the concluding book, and it just has everything from all the past books, and it has even more to it. It's just super awesome. Also, spooky musics.
Yeah, actually, sorry, that reminds me. I'll let Brandon read the chapter, but let's say a character from It Lives Beneath and It Lives in the Woods Woods turns up in Shipwrecked.
Or like with their original identity, or just the character model?
To be continued. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I'll let you two read the chapter or look at it on YouTube and stuff like that before I add anything else. So
Damn. You're also not leaving us in cliffhangers, huh?
yep. To be honest, no, I'll actually just tell you if you want me to. It's what's her name? Is it Jocelyn? I think her name is the one who got clawed in the face by one of them.
Oh yeah, Jocelyn. Yeah, she was talking
Jocelyn,
to Connor and someone, and I think it was MC at the end of it. Was it Beneath?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
so
dancing.
does she appear like as her character or like another character?
No, she appears as a
We-
character.
We don't. I actually don't know because I don't know if it actually says. I don't think. Don't even. To be honest, I don't even know myself, but I know she does definitely turn up. So
Yeah. She turns up with Connor, and it lives entity in Beneath, talking about forming a group to counteract these, creatures and events and stuff.
Yeah, I know. They turn up at Shipwrecked. That's what in it.
Oh right.
yeah,
That's interesting.
she turns up in Shipwrecked.
But the same sprite or same character?
I actually don't know, but she does turn up. You do see the picture. Well, the model. Sorry.
Most like a same sprite, I think. Then.
Yeah.
Or like what is her name here? Like is her name still Jocelyn or something else?
No, because it doesn't actually say.
I think it's most likely just a reuse of a sprite then.
Oh.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting because it actually just brought back memories. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
if only.
Yeah. Can't see many updates on Dream Zone for the Facebook page.
But that girl is a love interest in It Lives Within.
Oh, good God.
Eh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah. That is interesting. And it
Oh.
drops in January 2022, I guess. It Lives Within.
Yeah.
Okay, so about Dream Zone, then Hostel Story, chapter. I forgot what chapter we're on.
I think, is it 10?
I will check now. I was just going through the social media, seeing what there is. Chapter 9, going on to chapter 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Mac, what you said about this company? You said they were from Belarus.
Yes, I actually went on the website and they're actually from Belarus. So I just thought that was just a little interesting fact.
Yeah. I never knew that.
Yep. But I'm just honestly losing my patience with one certain character. I honestly, sorry if I interrupted anybody, but I am seriously losing my patience with one certain character. I like genuinely. Oh, I'm not even going to say I'll let you two speak first because I want to calm down.
Oh. This was a month ago. No, I'm just reading a post, and apparently Dream Zone was temporarily suspended. I think it was I think it was over a month ago, but I think it was just for a different language, for a different region. Because it said Dream Zone is temporarily suspended. Nevertheless, you can continue reading by switching to English in the app center. So I think they're just limited on the language barrier.
You can read in different languages in Dream Zone. I never knew that.
Yeah, from what I can tell.
Oh, okay.
Someone's reading it in. Actually, I'm not sure what language that is.
I think Russian.
No, not Russian. I think looks like German a bit. I don't know. I will take a look.
Hang on a minute. It was banned because of the language. What was it actually banned for?
It wasn't banned. It was being temporarily suspended due to. I think it might have been. I'm assuming just reasons of not being able to translate.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Yeah, it says localization in Dream Zone is temporarily suspended.
Oh, right. I thought you meant like because of certain reasons,
Yeah.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, the community is very outdated. The most recent update is from actually the 3rd of October, and that was a Devil's Deal one. Which I think, because there's this guy who's posting on the social media, which I don't think he's a dev, but he's someone who's very informed about it.
Oh, right.
That seems.
Fair enough.
But yeah. In for this Hostel story chapter, it was interesting. You know, we finally got into the sub. We found out why Katya can't stand this captain guy. I know I can't. He's absolutely annoying. Surprisingly, he's trustworthy and does his job, which is it's interesting. Obviously, somehow. We get into the sub. We start traveling over. Obviously, we're still very skeptical. Vince is still injured, but he's having the time of his life on a 60s sub that was refurbished after being dismantled, or supposed to be. Apparently the girls are mourning us to be nice, but I don't think nice is in our personality anymore.
Nope.
Just a thought, because there's been a lot going on. And then we were attacked by pirates who are all flashing Silkway stuff, and we even find a cargo hold in the cargo hold, a crate of Silkway weaponry and explosives. And obviously we assume that it's Silkway, but it's not, because we've been disrupting the Silkway so much. Their operations have gone kaput, even though we already knew that. Their gear is all up for grabs right now for anybody. So, and they didn't even fight like Silkway. Yeah. And then we're left with a few boats after the fight. Yuri, Bella, and Katya head off the shore, to scout ahead, whilst we help Mark, feel better. Only to find out that the Silkway, the real Silkway, were waiting for them, and we've got to go ashore to try and save them now. So it's quite an interesting chapter. That Anton guy was definitely shady, but I think it was a good chapter. I think we've got him staying in the sub now. With obviously with Anton, so we've got to if he don't be good, then we're obviously have to fight him.
Yeah, I hope Anton's a good guy, and Bella. I mean, I'm just sick of this plot of someone getting
No,
kidnapped.
honestly, sorry about this. I'll summarize it for you. You can stop being a bitch.
All right, yeah, because there was a scene where
But
whoever you leave to die comes in and complains about it.
I know, to me, in my opinion, like, why she act? Because obviously I said Katia, right? And I don't know if it's just based on whatever character you use, but still, to me, she's just acting like a childish female dog. My good God, honestly, it's like, why didn't you save me? Why didn't you save me? We have saved you. I know I've said this 5,000 times, so sorry. We have saved you for free in books, man. Well, woman. It's like, get a bloody grip for yourself. We're not your bloody skimpy, are we? Oh, God. Sorry.
No, in my case, it's just a case of it's like I would have lashed out too, and I was like, you're all always in danger. I as much as I want to, and as much as I'm not Superman, I can't save everybody. Like,
Exactly.
That's one thing that's being tested with MC. This MCs, you
Jealousy.
can't save everyone.
Yeah. And of course, the girls are jealous of each other. And it's not about saving Bella. Like, the same thing with Katia. Like Katia says, like, whenever another girl pops out, I just become the second girl, the wheel. It's just weird there. But yeah, like, what's up with, like, they again got kidnapped? I mean, this is just a joke.
I mean, even
Every
Katya
time
was
she-
there.
Every time she moans we don't save her, she gets bloody kidnapped again, and we have to go save her again. It's like, come on, woman.
She's like Daphne on Scooby Doo,
Yeah.
because she has a tendency for always getting kidnapped. Like, she's not a bad person, but she just needs to learn that this isn't her area of expertise. She was even on the sub. She was like, I want to kick some ass. I'm not a damsel in distress. You kind of are.
But
You just
isn't
gotta stop.
it? Yeah, but isn't it suspicious? Like, yeah, with Bella, I know, like, she is getting kidnapped, but with Katia, they got kidnapped, and we're leaving Mark with Anton. Like, I hope Anton's a good guy, and I hope they're really kidnapped or not. I don't know, but I just hope, like, it's not a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. I mean, we're still there's Prophet. I mean, we found out who he is. He's an old cult nut job. And it's just a case of getting this kid to Helga, going after the Prophet, ending everything.
And Helga's a woman.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
It'll be interesting to see. But Mark is a really bright character, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, this week some characters I really liked. It would be Mickey, Mason, Liliana. I got to see them. That was really interesting. And then here, Mark. So I just like Mark here. Like he's so smart
Yeah.
and stuff. Just how he acts. I just love his character.
Yeah, I do as well. I think what I quite like about his character, sorry for putting it in there, sorry, anybody. But the one where we first go into the mansion and we ask him like a maths question, he just tells us straight away, and I'm like, what? I mean, character's like, oh, okay, then yes. What? Excuse me? You know what I mean? It's like, honestly, I actually quite like Mark's character because if I'm not wrong, isn't it a clone of Dimitri?
It's a clone of Dimitri's memory.
Yeah.
Ugh. Or just a clone in general.
God.
And also the hard time main character is having, like telling
Yeah.
that Dimitri is dead. That is just so that MC is really bonding with Mark. So
Me? Oh, I ain't got a kid. I'm only 21. Sorry, go on.
Don't tempt him.
yeah, I meant Mark. There you go.
Go on.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Good.
But I would like to ask you this: who is your favorite love interest in Dream Zone?
Mine.
Not who, but top three. Who is really tough? I don't want to bother you with that.
Oh, in Dream
Top
Zone
three.
overall? Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The top one is Jennifer. Well, no, I know she's not technically a love interest, but she's at the top.
Well,
Always
half
will
human.
be. Yes.
Yeah. Tyler's mom, also known as AKA.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my favorite too. She's
Hmm.
my favorite.
Ooh. That's a tough one, actually. I mean, if I'm going through all the books, I think
Yeah, I haven't gone through all the books either.
I want to say, but she's. It's like I was about to say it's an enemies to lovers, but it's the other way around. I want to say Arya from Impossible Game. I don't know there was something about her. She was smart, she was dangerous,
Yeah.
she was cunning, but obviously she turned sour in the end, along with Stacey. They were two interesting characters. I mean, I hope they somehow come back to life again. I doubt it though. I very much doubt it. I think I'd have to say Ivy from Hostel Story. Like she's strong, she's resilient, she can actually fight.
100.
She's very she had a lot of walls up when we first met her, but she eventually opened up. She showed deep sympathy for us when we're in danger, as opposed to many other characters in other danger books.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
she actually went out of her way to help us, I think.
Loved her.
Mm.
Yeah. For me, I will also say, off the top of my head, like top four would look something like, I would say Diana, and then Ivy, Jennifer, definitely. Jennifer / Emily, because she's the main love interest. We don't get much time with Emily for either way, but yeah, Jennifer, Emily. Who else? I don't think. I don't know if I've read about it, but Jen from Ubers. I mean, she's a great love interest too.
I've not read Ubers yet. I wanted to read it, but something just kind of kept me away from it. I don't know what it was.
She's the president's secretary.
Yeah, shocking.
Oh yeah.
I think in terms of if four, so top one's Ivy. Second one, I'll go with Arya. Third, I'm gonna go with. Ooh, that's a tough one. Third, I'm going to go with. Who was it? I can't remember what actually. I can't remember now. I think it was someone from Devil's Deal. I think it was like. Diana. I
Oh,
think it was Diana.
Carrie.
Yeah. No,
Diana.
Carrie. No, Carrie.
Oh.
Diana. Yeah, Diana. And then
Yeah.
my fourth would actually be Monica from Project Prometheus.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking like Project Prometheus is your
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of the favorite books. So yeah,
I like that.
Monica, the reporter. No, not the reporter. The one who works with us, who is on the cover of the whole logo of Dream Zone now. Whenever you open the Dream Zone, right?
Um, yeah.
Wait, the cover of Dream Zone.
No, not
Yes,
cover.
it is. When you when you
it's
open the
got me.
app and it says like loading, it's the Monica
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Project.
The loading screen.
Ah,
Yep.
I don't think mine's actually an updated one yet. Might have to change it.
You need
Yes.
to update.
Yeah, I'll have to update. Don't worry. No, but I haven't seen that yet. But no, Monica from Project Prometheus. She was an interesting character. She obviously she was just the kind of like flirty, kinky secretary working with the doc. But then we started to get to know her, and
Yep.
and then where it was left off, she was actually in an accident because they were trying to assassinate the CEO of the company. We were in his car. We managed to save her just, but she's in hospital, and we're teleported to the past.
Yeah.
Against Nikki the terrorist, who we slept with. Nothing like sleep with a terrorist just to get yourself killed.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but Project Prometheus was really good. I can't wait for book 2.
And also one love interest. I think she's underrated, but I really liked her. It's the police officer from it's not a rock gang. It's Man for Hire.
Oh, Susan. I remember her.
Yeah. Suzanne.
Yeah, she was nice. I liked her. She was very considerate. She got to know us, and I kind of liked how she she wanted to rekindle things after everything what happened. Not that I've learned her.
Yeah.
Well, thank God we're not talking about ones we least like, because I've got a couple in there what you two both like, so I daren't say it because I don't want my throat being slit.
I know one, but she didn't end up on my top 4 list. I like her, but she didn't end up on my top 4 list.
let's get over with it. Okay, who are your least favorite top 4 love interests?
Diana, Carrie, and Bella.
Wait, who was that again, sir? Because it kind of bugged out a bit.
Bella, Ivy, Bella, Diana, and Carrie.
Interesting.
Yep.
What about you?
Ooh, me, that's a tough one. Love interests. Does it count? Do hookups count? Like, because if you've had like a hookup or the choice of a hookup, does that count?
Well, that's what it is, really.
Okay. Shish. So, I think my. Oof. I guess it don't really matter what order I put them in. What's her name? Can't remember her name now. No, I just had it in my head. Nikki. Obviously, I don't like Nikki in Project Prometheus. Not because obviously, well, she's just a terrorist, but there's just something about her. Like she was nice, but she just didn't seem like the actual type for relationships. But also, she just doesn't. No. She didn't seem to have that kind of lust or anything. It was weird.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to think. Were there any other love interests in Half Human?
Sorry, there was one who tried to hook up with us.
Which one?
The guy in the car in Road Gang.
Oh, hell no. That don't count. No.
I never.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to think, were there any other love interests in Half Human?
Elizabeth? I think her name is?
But wasn't she the girl from the pie in the first book?
She slept with our best friend, didn't she?
I don't think so.
I think she did.
Since it's been so. We need to recap these books properly. It's been so long. Yeah. Impossible Game. I can't remember her name, but it's in the second book. On the island, we meet this chick in a prison cell.
Oh! Is it Yuki?
Yuki, that's it. I think so. Yeah. It's somewhat along the lines of them. Yeah. Her. Man for Hire. I'm not a mega fan of Donna, to be honest.
Donna.
No. Yeah, I'm not like a fan of Donna. Like, I like her. She's okay, but obviously she's a mercenary killer, but still, there's just something about her. Wait, no, it wasn't Monica. It was someone else in that story. Wait, no, it was a woman in Half Human. Oh, a ginger woman. She was working for them. She slept with our best friend in Half Human. Ginger woman. I can't remember her name.
It's Elizabeth. I swear to you, it's Elizabeth.
Was it Elizabeth? Yeah,
Elizabeth.
I'll say that. Yeah, her. I didn't like her
Elizabeth.
for some reason. No, Madison. It was Madison.
Madison. Yeah,
Madison,
That was it.
sorry, Elizabeth. Sorry, I'm thinking of Hostel Story. Sorry, Madison.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say
Madison.
no, yeah, Madison. That was it.
The girl who lives next door to our main character.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't really like her
Claire.
that much. Yeah, when she betrayed us, I was just like, oh hell, all bets are off.
Hell,
Take it.
no. Yeah,
Oh god, no. Yeah, it was her.
and even to add on that as well. I feel like you said, Brennan, we really need to probably read these and talk about them again. But even our best friend rubbed it in our face. I'm like, come here, mate. I've rubbed something else in your face, and that's my bloody wrist.
Now I was like, mate, you slept with one girl I know. If you knew my life, I've been sleeping with multiple ones.
Exactly.
Yeah. For me, the least would be Bella, Donna, and who else? I can't think of anyone else. Can I? Yeah, Elizabeth, but
Crystal.
she's not a love interest. But
You said
anyway.
Crystal.
Crystal.
Oh,
Who's Crystal?
Crystal. Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
Crystal?
Not
Don't
even a
tell
love
me it's
interest.
from a book I haven't read.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's
Crystal.
Honeywood. You really, I'm Brandon. I am kidding you not. She's probably one of.
I'm off
thinking
tomorrow.
about
I
it
will
now.
read it tomorrow.
Brandon, I tell you now, it is one of the most. Oh my god! The first half of the book is very vulgar. The second half of the book actually has a plot.
I'm used to
Yeah.
Volga. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, I
definitely.
think there was. I think there was another love interest I didn't like as my fourth. Oh yeah, time and time again, Cameron, the high school cheerleader. Just
Yeah,
because the
yeah,
fact
yeah.
that she is literally an ally not to be liked.
Yeah, I know. She just dumps it at the end because
Yeah.
we're not popular anymore.
I like that time and time again had a set plot line. You know, obviously some choices impacted the way you did some things, but other than that, you still had the good ending. It's a fair, good ending. It's quite
I
good.
agree.
Oh yeah. One more I like to add. Felicia.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say Felicia. I want to make a fan of her, to be honest. She was very yes, the same as Cameron, but a bit different. Obviously, 'cause she played a bigger
What?
role.
You
Oh,
were
sorry.
talking about Felicia. Watch your tongue, boys. She's your mom now.
Oh hell no! I was about to say when she came out of the pod, I was like, I have to call. The first thing I said, I wasn't even like mom, and she was like, I have to call Felicia mom. Hell no!
Yeah. I think as well, sorry, just to add on that, like the first two books, when we actually got to romances per se, I think, speaking from personal experience, I'm not saying a lot, but in the first book, when she tried to accuse them of that is just sick.
Yeah,
she's got
definitely.
issues.
Mental issues. That's not. I'm not taking the mess of anybody with mental health issues, if I suffer from them myself. But to say what she put us, the main character, through is just absolutely pathetic. And she tried to say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
Yeah, it's messed up.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but as well, but yeah, we also need to start. I'd say because we came together a few months ago, and we started off, with TNA mainly. Obviously, I think that's been our kind of main book we built on. Then we went into Dream Zone. We started with Devil's Deal. Honestly, I think we should start properly going through like all the regular books we haven't gone through. We've gone through Hostel Stories 2 and 3, but we haven't actually gone through 1. So we'll need to go through that like properly together. I am off Sunday if we want to try and arrange something.
Yeah, maybe we can do like first 4 chapters 1 week and something like that.
Yeah, because if we don't, a Sunday do the actual setup, playthrough, and then Monday, we'll have something to talk about
it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, because I am interested to go through these books again because I remember first reading them. They seem so different now.
Yeah, exactly. And I tell you what. Yeah, go on.
It's like the first 4 books at least: Prometheus, Devil's Deal, Impossible Game, and Half Human. Those 4 original books. You go back through them, and then you read the newer ones. And it's like, whew, how far has this book? How's this outcome? Because it just seems so.
And also like when I was reading it for the first time, like because I'm so used to the gaming choices is. I mean, in terms of not the storyline, but just like how the screen comes up. You know what I mean? Like how the writing is or how the characters are. But here when you play, so when I went back to choices, so at first I used to feel like, whoa, this is kind of different. How like the background. Now it's adjusted, but yeah. So I would love to go back to Hostel Story and read it again. The first.
Yes, like, I'm looking at one of the older pictures of Dream Zone now when it first came out. And it's like, whew, that used to be like it used to be the old cover for it. And it's like, oh god, that's just it's come a long way to say, with everything.
Yeah, but the old covers say there was another book called "Get Rich and Seduce Girls," but I have not found the book.
I remember that. I remember. Yeah, I remember it. I don't think it was called that. I think it was a description of it, but I do remember a book like that.
So where is it now? Where is
I'm
that
not too
book?
sure. It might have been taken down. It might be under a different name.
Yeah.
One second. Just search up dating simulators. Let's have a look.
Well, what book could be similar to "Get Rich and Seduce Girls" of the books we have?
Oh,
Do you really want to answer that question?
Project Prometheus? No. Impossible Game?
No, it's a different app.
ooh. Oh.
There's actually a new app coming out from the developers of Dream Zone and Lovesick called Latero. It's in early access now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It seems-
Swag
it
Masher.
Yeah, from looking at it, it seems very more less visual. Just seems more proper reading.
Oh no, thanks.
So,
Yeah, it's more text than actual visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not
They
too
must
bad,
be
but still.
doing good as a company to bring do that, And I think as well with Dreams On, like we've said, of how good it actually is. Like we've said before, and I think we can all agree on again. If not, then I'm probably just being me again. But like I said, like if they had like male love interests as well, and like female male characters, what an app that would be.
yeah,
What an app.
good. Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Yep.
Yeah, Sam. I think customizing a bit more, like going into more customization, would be good.
Yeah, so we should do that. Like Sunday, we go through like 4 chapters of Hostel Story, first 4, and then Monday we talk about it.
Hostel Story, or what did we agree on before? Was it Impossible Game? Or we're just going to go from
Yeah.
top to bottom?
I suppose we could go from top to bottom. Because Hostel Story, we caught up on that. We just need to read the one book. Would be a good thing to start, I think.
Yeah, so let's just go with Hostel Story, and then we'll go to Impossible Game, then Raw Gang, and Man for Hire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're doing 4 every week, so it would also pass
What,
really
4
fast.
books?
No,
No,
4
4
chapters.
chapters.
Oh,
Are you
I'm
kidding
going
me?
to say.
Easy, Tiger.
Yeah. I mean, 4 books. Damn that. Yeah. Okay, now to switch the tally, I would really love to know. I don't know if I've ever asked it. I think I could have asked it to Brandon on the first day, but who are your? I mean, I kind of know some of the answers. What you, Brandon, you were gonna say. What Mac, you're gonna say. 1 or 2, I know. But who are your top 5 love interests in choices? I know 2 or 3 from both of you, but who are your top 5 or 6?
Oh,
Who
top
would go
5.
first?
Mark, do you want to go first?
No, because I'm actually trying to think here for once.
I can go first if you are doubting.
Yeah, you can go first. We need to think.
Okay, yeah. So take your time. So first, I would say Emma from High School Story, my first book. Second, Jen from America's Most Eligible. Third, Charlie from Distant Shores. Fourth, it would be Aina from Foreign Affairs. And final 5th, who would it be? So it could be. It's not like I don't like any of the love interests of the books I've played, but let me just think. Let's go with John from The Unexpected Heiress, because John, I mean, it's just beside being the love interest, the story, it's really important, and the time, the sort of how sort of the the colonization and everything they represent, and the race also depending on, because I chose the brown John, so I think it's quite interesting, and the connection between MC and John, it's really interesting. So John, I would go with. Yeah, they are my top 5. Wait a second. Do I have any more? Did I love any other love interests? Let me just think. At the top of
I
my
know,
head.
I know what Brandon's first top love interest is, so we don't need to know about that.
Shut
No,
up.
but it's customary to say that.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I'll
my
just go about.
I'll go. So obviously, my first is Sam Dalton. You know, your first is always your love.
Samantha
Second,
Dawson said.
my second is actually Ava Montjoy from AVSP. My third,
Who
um,
Montjoy is it? Simon or Ava?
Ava.
Or is
Obviously, how
Ava?
dare you? How dare you? My third is Ina Kingsley from Queen Bee. My
Yep.
fourth is Lady Gemma from The Unexpected Heiress and AVSP. My fifth, oh, my fifth.
There you
My
go.
fifth, oof, it's actually kind of a tie here.
Yeah, you can say
Ooh,
TNA2 for the slash. No worries
ugh.
there.
My fifth is kind of a 50-50. Whew. Can't say Robin because she's not a love interest. Damn it.
You know, there's
I was going to say Aslin, but I want a bit more time with her in book 2 in Laws of Attraction when that comes out. Oh, there's so many. Sucks. Ooh, for fifth, I'm gonna have to say Dakota from With Every Heartbeat. Winchester.
Oh, I missed her. How the hell I missed her?
Ooh.
Yeah, Dakota
Oh,
Winchester.
oof. Let's not comment on that one. Nope. Mine, number 5. Oh, good God. Aslin, 5. Number 4, Maria.
Maria, who from?
Yes.
High school story.
High school. Sorry, got it.
3. Oh my God. Actually, probably Julia.
From Slobber.
Yes.
Oh yeah, big time.
2. I don't actually know.
Sam Dalton.
Top 2, man. You're missing your top 2.
I don't know. That's the thing, man. I can't think.
Carrie.
What about Sam?
I just said Cam. No, you mean Carrie. Carrie's at the top of his list.
No, but seriously though, I actually can't think. But to me, thinking about it now, probably my top one would actually probably be Maria.
I thought your top 2 would be Poppy and Sam.
Oof. Ooh. Nah, he's gonna bend the rules and bring Carrie over from Dream Zone to fill that top slot.
Honestly, I can't. Well, I've only just got my new phone, so I can't exactly throw it or anything. I've got note to, it's like I actually can't.
Do you know which? Also, do you know which book they're from, or can you think of what book they're from?
I probably almost read nearly every single book. It's like I actually genuinely can't think. There's that many. No way.
What's her name?
I actually, honestly, I actually can't. I've read that many books. I actually can't think.
What's her name? What about Vera from Nightbound?
Nancy, Evader Everett.
Goth type chick.
No way. To be honest, that's not my preference. To be fair.
Oh, what about the?
Oh, sorry. Yep. I can't remember. Think about. I can't actually believe myself. Ina
from Queen Bee.
Yep.
I said that not too long
But seriously, I said that Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
Maria, Julia. Did I say Ina?
You just said Ina now.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you said Maria. You said Julia, and you also said another Aslin. You said Aslin.
Aslin, Julia, Maria.
3.
Ina, and I actually can't think. That's it.
What about what's her name from Baby Bump? The Maya woman. I think her default name's Mira, but you can change it.
Myra?
A bit too stale for me.
Myra.
I honestly,
What about oh wow, that's one I missed off my list. Ouch. Camilla from Bloodbound. Camilla from Bloodbound.
Oh gosh, she's so overrated.
How dare you overrate Camilla?
Oh, if you really want to talk about overrated characters, I can rant. No, but seriously, though.
Next time.
Oh God, that I can.
What about What about Stacy from It Lives? She was a nice ally. I mean, or Danny,
I will regret.
or Danny or Imogen from the second book. They were amazing.
Yeah, Danny. We get a loads of time with Danny. I love that.
Danny's hilarious.
What
about?
Oh, that's it. They're the only 4.
Oh, I know. Your favorite one would be what's her name from Witness?
I actually don't mind her.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously, and that's not. I'm genuinely not even joking.
Well, actually, the ally from Witness was like one of the only decent characters.
I mean,
Yeah.
Witness to me is an underrated book.
Witness is its own book. I mean, personally, I'm not a mega fan of the MC, but the rest of the book I like.
Exactly. That's my point. Like we were talking about that before, but it was like just take all the stupid paying like £15 just to eat some toast and breakfast. Like get off. No, but seriously, honestly, they're the only 4 I can think of.
Experimental book, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and it failed. Well,
Yeah.
it fell for everybody else in their eyes.
If you have to give it a chance.
The system it was messed up and less characters.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's about it. I can only think of 4.
Right, Wishful Thinking. Was anybody from that book? Or the Royal series?
Oh, good. Hannah. There's Hannah.
Hannah from
Wishful
Raw
Thinking.
Romance.
I can't. Yeah. I can't think of anyone from Wishful Thinking. What I love interest in that? I actually can't.
There's the Sound Decorum. Oh, what about Big Sky Country?
Oh my! What's her name?
From what book?
Big Sky Country.
Julia. Asha. Who is it?
Asha.
No, you're asking me. I don't read the book.
Oh yeah.
I mean, next summer you should plan to read Big Sky Country. It's a great book, and if you love
Yes, it is.
countryside, it's your book.
I plan to do a lot of reading because I'm usually able to do some diamond grinding with all this time I've got whilst working in college. So I plan to do a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Big Sky Country allies, if I can find them.
Just for fun,
Asher Roanhorse, Juliet Mendoza,
Juliet.
Brooklyn and Brooklyn Shaw. Okay, Oakley. Yeah, can't speak.
Dallas
What about-
and Sway.
What about America's Most Eligible? I remember there was a girl on there I really liked. I can't remember her name.
Jennifer Espinosa or something?
Oh god.
Maybe, I'm not too sure.
Mackenzie.
Bianca?
I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Let me check. I'm just going to cheat. Oh, for God's sake. I don't even have a 1, 2, or 3 in this. Bloody wiki. Wiki picky. America's Most Eligible, Book 1.
Wikipedia sounds like, Mac's name. Like, Mac used give me some names and there was one, Mac Pack. I love that.
Just sounds like Macapaka.
I know. Honestly, that's what people call me. I genuinely don't care.
Macapaka's a funny name, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
You should grow out your ears.
Macapaka. That's yes, so fun.
Just grow out your ears, you'll be fine.
It's honestly, the funniest thing is it actually doesn't bother me as much as people think it does.
Here we are. Never mind.
What is it? You get big by
That's just a
hand.
list. I hate this. I hate the internet. It's so bad. Come on. Let's go faster. Okay, so we've got Jenna Spinoza, Ivy Fisher, Bianca. This doesn't help because there's no images. Here we go.
Who is it?
I can't remember. I remember it was on somebody's post. That's what. Actually, I think I remember who it was now on whose post I saw it. Let me double check. Silence Boy.
So who is there?
I can't remember. I think it might have been Espinosa.
Yeah, so
Might.
Jen,
Do not quote me on that.
I'm
If you
quoting
quote
on
me,
that.
if you
Finger
quote me,
quote.
you die.
Oh, really? Challenge is so odd.
Was it Adam?
Shush. Shush you.
What are you doing?
I'm looking. Oh god, that's a lot of posts. Give me 1 second.
Right, 1
Oh,
second's been up.
Shut up, someone did that to me yesterday. And I was on my own. That's open heart. Blech.
Oh, good God, no thanks.
And it was Ethan
Oh,
Ramsey.
Ethan Ramsey.
Oh
Yes.
god. It's open heart feed. My eyes. Come on, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Oh, these are a bunch of random books. Oh, I've
I
gone too
miss
far, that's why.
Ethan, by the way. Haven't seen him in a long time.
Okay, down. That's Queen B. Queen B. Queen B. TNA. 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 Ride or die. Where'd that come from?
Logan.
Oh, don't
Oh,
know. No, I prefer Mona. I prefer Mona Lisa. That's Foreign Affairs. No, we're not going to open that can of worms. Come on.
Do you remember how that love interest looked like?
Black, dark hair, possibly Hispanic, but don't quote me on that.
Oh, Jen. That's Jen. I'm telling you.
Jen, what's the, do you remember the second name? I'll search it up in a minute.
Jen is gonna go on sometime.
Jen Espinova.
Something like that.
Why is that name so familiar to me in a different concept? Ugh, no, I don't want any open heart. No. Ooh, TNA Book 1. Memories. Oh, the memories. Okay, in conclusion, I can't find it. Okay, Jen
It's
Espinosa.
Monday again. It's Monday again. It's 18th October. How y'all are doing?
what date is it? Oh, it's
Monday
11.
the 11th.
Oh, no, I've got my jab tomorrow.
I've got my second job next month.
Yay.
No, Jen's a producer. I swear the person was a contestant.
So it's Mackenzie.
Was it Derek?
It was female Mac. How dare you?
Oh. I'll just... Mackenzie, Ivy...
Actually, it might have been Jen. Ah! No, I'm pretty sure it's... No, it's definitely a contestant. No, definitely a contestant.
Was it a love interest?
Yes, it's Love and Trust.
So it's Mackenzie. What was she wearing?
Maybe. She was wearing like a... I think it was a purple gown.
It's Mackenzie.
Purple? Mackenzie. Yeah.
Purple? That's Bianca, isn't it?
No, Bianca wore red, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah, sorry.
maroon or red, something like that.
Hang on, let me have a look.
See, we're all subtractionists.
Not and, AME. Love interests. Images. I don't want a gun. No. No.
Oh hell
Oh
no!
my-
That's not the guy. That is not the person I want. No,
Who did you get?
I got Slater for some reason. I don't know why that came up.
So while we're at it, what we did with Dream Zone, why don't we do that to choices? Who are your least favorite love interests in choice? Interests, TS. Least favorite love interests in choices.
I'm not too sure on that one. To be honest, give me a second.
Yeah. I think Brandon, the love interest who is giving you trouble is your least favorite love interest who you
I
can't
don't
find.
like her. I don't like her. I just can't remember because I haven't read the bloody series. It's Bianca Sandoval. Let me check this real quick.
Bianca?
Might be. Bianca Sandoval? Is it?
Sorry about that, if you can hear my bully birds.
Yeah,
Hello.
Don't worry. Say
Ow,
hi
guess
to
what I've just done?
What?
I've just bloody fell downstairs. Whoops. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, man.
Just
Take
walk it
care,
off,
man.
you'll be fine.
Don't break
Walk it
your
off, you'll
bone.
be fine. Walk it off, you'll be fine.
Walk it off, I'll be fine. I don't want to tell you what actually happened because I actually fell up the stairs.
How do you fall up the stairs?
No, I was trying to run upstairs as fast as I could, and I just fell on them.
You should be running up the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stupid, so
Look, man. You don't want to like get a scratch or something, because if you want to get that healed, then you will have to make a deal with Milton, and you don't want to do that.
Oh god, don't tempt him.
I would to kill Carrie, and then that's it. They can kill me, whatever he does.
So rude, so mean.
Oh.
Let's check this next one.
Is your hair still blonde, or like did it wear off?
Oh, he's staying blonde for the rest of his life. He needs to
Hold me a
know
minute.
what he did.
I was on bloody phone.
What happened, man?
He left his phone. Nope, can't find it. I will just have to find it later. But it's a contestant on AMA. Might have been season 2 actually. That might be why I can't find it. 'Cause I'm looking at season 1.
Look, Brandon. Here's what I suggest you: search Amy contestants and look at the pictures. Maybe that will ring a bell. That would be better than searching this particular image, I guess, or post. See if it rings a bell.
Definitely a contestant. Contest.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. Ow.
Welcome back to hell.
Say again, sorry?
Okay,
Everything okay?
I'm still here.
Oh. Right.
What?
I think I found her, but she's only labelled as beautiful contestant.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't find her name. I think they did steal her name. Her name's Mackenzie Harris.
See?
Mackenzie, yeah.
But she was labelled as beautiful contestant. That's why I couldn't find her.
Yeah. Least, what did you say, sorry, before I bloody stumped my toe and nearly broke it?
Ah,
What
yeah.
was it? Least favourite
point.
love interests?
Yeah, Lee.
Oh, wow. Ethan Ramsey's one of them. I think we can all
Yeah.
agree on that. Let's be real.
Yeah, Ethan Ramsey's definitely on my bottom. That man has had so much given to him. Hell no. He just deserves no sympathy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is
Justin,
it? Damn, man.
uh,
Save the day.
Bastian,
I think I
Ooh.
watch characters now.
Chris is probably honestly, I'm not that way, and I'm straight, but if talking about that still, it'd probably be Chris from Freshman. I honestly hate his guts.
Okay,
One of the
4.
worst love interests ever.
Yeah.
I can't think of any actually, apart from Ethan Ramsey. The rest seem okay. I mean, if we're talking about love interest that ooh, that's a good one.
No.
What characters do you think should have been love interests?
Good God, I've got to answer that. I've answered that question about 6,000 times on mine, but on should be a love interest.
Yeah.
Zoe from Queen Bee. I mean, I think she's set as a love interest, but it's a bit, eh.
No, I actually discussed this last night. To me, I disagree with that in a sense, right? Because Zoe's actually forcing us on to Ina in a way as well. So it's like, who should be a love interest?
Yeah. I would say.
Don't be sarcastic because I know what one of you is going to say.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah. I actually can't think of any.
No, I
Yeah,
can't. Robin from TNA. I mean, technically
Absolutely
we already.
not.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've got no. You have no taste, man. No taste.
Oh, I know I don't. I
woman.
admit I don't have any taste.
For a fine woman.
From Open Heart, Esme, and Kyra. I mean, make them love interest already, man.
Who else? I actually can't think of that many people. I remember people, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
You should.
I would
To be
say
fair.
from TNA Jordan.
No, not for me. No, sorry.
Not the character. I mean the model. I'm talking about the model.
Oh, so, yeah, that's fair enough. I actually,
Yeah,
I'm
Robin
like
too,
Brandon.
in a
I
way.
actually can't
And
think.
get Lena Ray.
Um,
Max just jealous Carrie's not in choices.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I think we should make him
man,
dress up like Carrie.
yeah.
Oh God, if
You're
they
gonna
did,
carry edge.
I'm not going to be Carrie's bitch.
Oh yeah.
Good God, no.
You can be a good boy.
Oh,
Carrie.
no. Are we actually talking about choices here, or we're just saying stuff we shouldn't be able to say?
What does that mean?
Oh,
Don't know what
good
you're talking
God.
about.
Yeah, I
I
think who
honestly,
should be a love interest?
oh, sure. I honestly can't actually think of anybody.
Sophia should be a love interest.
Based on how she's been the last couple of chapters, I'd agree.
Or mother?
No. Why'd you? Oh no. Definitely
No thanks.
No. No.
She's way older than our main character, but like
So Sam.
way old.
So
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah, but Sam's like because she's a love interest, like she has that all the heroes in movies are given. They never die, so it's something like that.
Oh, so you're saying Sophia's not attractive? Wow. I don't think
What?
I should agree with you on that. That's what I heard. I
Probably
heard
what Carrie didn't shoot yet. Honestly, I'm like Brennan, I
Sophia,
actually can't think of anybody.
yeah, but Robin as Lena Reyes, I love that.
Oh yeah,
I
Robin
would
as
say
Lena Reyes was
make her a
awesome.
love interest. I mean,
Oh, I
Ashlyn.
know
I
someone.
mean,
No, I know somebody who should be a love interest that Mac wanted.
who?
Martin from Laws of Attraction.
Oh, that's
Him?
good.
Hey, no thanks. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say because I'd probably get.
You love his character, don't lie. You love
Well,
it.
who's the one
Yeah.
who mentioned him first?
He's one. You mentioned him to me. That's why he came to me, and me wanting you to be his ally.
Well,
Nice
why
try.
would you mention it? Because I've not actually mentioned him.
No, that's
Yeah,
because you're scared.
Martin would be on a coffee date, like
You're
know.
scared of revealing your
Would-
true intentions.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather be with Poppy than him.
Anybody be with Popper? Have you seen her?
Have you seen Sam?
Where?
We'd be with at this point. We'd be with any female in that book. Let's just state that fact. Don't tempt. Don't. Let's not.
Because he's the only female in that book. we
Let's
could be
not
with.
dwell on the opportunities we don't have. Okay.
But in Nanny Affair, no, not Nanny Affair. In Laws of Attraction, I think for me personally, if Lena Reyes instead of just a fling, if she would have been a real
Proper
love interest, yeah, that would have been good. Because to me, Ashlyn is like a friend. I mean, it's hard
Yeah,
to.
because, sorry, this is where you and me actually disagree on something quite big. The reason why you think she's a friend is because of how sidelined she is compared to Gabe.
Exactly.
Because of how... No, I'm not even having a go, but that is genuinely being serious. I know you had somebody on a couple of weeks ago who loved Gabe, but seriously, not even that person can disagree with the fact of how pushed Gabe is.
If the second book pushes Gabe on us again and doesn't actually let us base on what our ally is, I'm going to be annoyed.
Exactly. That's. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just being serious. I think just based on just how much they pushed him, how much they actually put into his character, I thought it was supposed to be an equal book. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
What a joke.
mean, I for book 2, I would love customizable in book 2. So that way, I think people would have more choice. They can have another male love interest, or they can have a female love interest. I think I would have loved that. Or they can either promote Tyler and Lena Reyes as love interest.
I'd be down for Lena.
Yeah, and a lot of people would like Tyler too.
To me, with Tyler, I rejected him once, so why did he want to come on to me again? Don't he get the message?
Oh, this is
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
default
Oh
game
yeah, that
for
was me too. The two
programming.
diamond scenes I never went for.
Exactly. Like,
Same with Jordan.
I know I'm probably moaning like I always do, but seriously, if you've rejected them once, you know, it's like, come on, just leave me alone now. It's getting quite like something that's not very nice. Just leave me alone, please. Ethan Ramsey. Oh, good God, no. Let's not even talk about him. But seriously, though, yeah. That's the reason I hate Laws of Attraction. Because of Gabe. I just don't like him. How pushed he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really should be so pushed.
Yeah, and I think as well, what people need to realise is the difference between forced and pushed. Forced is where, like, poof, in your face all the time. Like Ethan Ramsey. Like, that is forced. Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm with. I prefer what's her name. Is it Jackie? Yeah, it's Jackie.
Jackie, yes.
I like Jackie.
Over Jack Clement. I wanted Esme and Kyra. They were not a love interest. Jackie, I think I chose Rofal over Jackie. Yeah. But I hope that in Wake the Dead we get good love interest, like equal good, you know.
And to be honest, with Wait Today, I hope we actually get a book where it's not just basically more or less hooking up every bloody chapter, certain books, just based on an actual story, on an actual plot, you know? Like Heist Monaco. Like that.
Yeah, Heist Monaco is a spot on book. I think Brendan's gonna stream that. It's a spot
Yeah,
on.
that's one of my next books.
Yeah. I forgot even what the original question was. Oh, who should be a love interest? Yeah. Honestly, to sum it up now, to shut myself up, probably I can't think of anybody. So, is everybody there?
I can think of another person.
Oh yeah.
From Queen Bee, actually. I think Veronica and Carter.
Ooh.
They should be.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even Ford, because they're really underrated. And in Queen Bee, it's mostly, you see, except the professor, all the female love interests. So more male love interests would have been better there.
Yeah. It's just not fair to me. In my opinion.
Not fair to you. Oh, you're some more male love interest, do you?
No. I'm what I'm saying is it's not fair that like with the equality and like equal screen. Do you know what I mean? Like we always moan. Like let's be real here. Sometimes I do say it should be more
I do my
female
fair share of
interest.
mourning. We all do it.
Yep. But I mean to be fair though, I know about that. I know Ina's forced, but she's way better than a certain other character.
Yeah, she's not exactly that bad of a character to be forced upon. I mean, I won't mind being forced upon me, but mm-hmm.
No, but she's better than a certain other character.
She's better than Gabe. Better than Gabe.
I'm not even talking about Gabe.
No, I'm just saying that's just
yeah, sorry,
I
yeah.
get.
Honestly,
I get. I'd
Gabe,
definitely rather have Ina.
Yeah, because at least like she's respectful.
That's why she's customizable to Ian. For people who want them.
Yep.
And from next chapter, probably Poppy would become a proper love interest.
Oh no! Please, good God, no.
Okay, I'll take a one night stand, but love interest. I'm happy with Ina, thanks.
What if you can change her? Like totally change her personality.
Oh no! There's no changing. There is no changing that. Nope.
Never know.
Just like there's no changing Zofia. Her and Zofia are pretty much like alternate. In fact, Poppy's just a younger version of Zofia, but less sophisticated now.
And just a heartless bitch altogether.
Yeah. I'm surprised she even loved the jock guy. Actually, she didn't. She used him. So, yeah. One night stand, maybe. Everything else, nah.
To be honest, no, I will say, I hope she actually does come to love interest, just so everybody can shut the about it on Twitter.
Yeah, but everyone wants Jordan to become a love interest, and that's not happening.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine. I mean, set aside the fact that maybe Poppy is like a witch, and Poppy is not the evil person you can
I'll
imagine.
tell you what, if she was less good looking, nobody would forgive her. End of conversation.
Yeah, but just
I'm
imagine.
sorry, but if that was Benji who did all that,
Oh
and
Yeah,
God, don't remind me.
no. Let's make the comparison. Let's be fair. If it was Benji who was in Poppy's situation, say, nobody would forgive him. Nobody would be as, because you don't just base somebody's character all because they're good looking. That is me getting.
Let's not open
That's
the can of
just
Benji.
wrong.
That's just that's a
yeah,
battle we
but
don't want to
I
go into.
understand what
Or
you're coming from.
somebody. You're right. You've just found out after 15 years your kid's not yours. Oh no, she's sorry, she's good looking, so I don't care. I forgive her. Bollocks.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know, but just imagine just the dynamics, Like there's something between Poppy and your main character, like some animosity or like a little,
I
like
have
a
seen
fight.
more connection between me and a piece of toast.
You're both
Yeah,
dry.
like
Exactly.
you're sort of lovers, but you're usually haters with each other, and there's sort of snarky
You're both
comments.
plain.
So it's just like a funny to read, to say how do I put it? Like it's like entertaining to read, like the dynamic, so to speak.
You're both stale.
Dynamic. Good God.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, like in chapter 2, we're literally taking Poppy down, but in between we got to like flirt with
And
her
that's my
and
point. People actually felt sorry for her, saying nobody should have said that to her. Now
yeah,
do you
but
know what I mean?
yeah,
No
I understand.
mercy. No
But aside,
remorse.
aside for that, like just imagine the scene. We're taking Poppy down. Poppy's, telling something like childish things like, "I'll bury you. Your, generations after generations will be afraid of me." And then we are taking her down, but at the same time, we're flirting with her and spanking her ass. I mean, that's just like, wow, where did that come from?
That is making an example and
Yeah,
enjoying yourself.
that's a dynamic. Like that's just fun to read.
Listen, if somebody did that to me, I'd definitely want to smack their ass.
That depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
To be honest, if it was Sam, I'd probably just push her out of a window. So,
No, you well, what if it was Gabe? Ooh.
no.
No,
At least
we
he's
both,
respectful and doesn't want to hook up every chapter,
no, we
Same
both
with,
know there's quite a few people you don't mind spanking.
yeah, but that's not also like, yeah, I agree with that. Even Ethan.
Oh,
Like except in at the later part
wow.
of book 3 where
Wow.
the authors
Oh
went
yes.
totally full Ethan BDSM Ethan, that was just
Oh
No.
yes, Petey.
No,
Yeah.
like, not even joking here. That scene absolutely hit home. I'm like, you sick person.
I
That is
say
just wrong.
we throw Max straight into a BDSM room with Ethan Ramsey. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know why? Not.
Why? Oh, why? You
Do
consider
you
it?
want to know why not?
Why?
yeah,
Do you want me to tell you now? Or do you want
yeah,
me to
yeah,
tell you in...
so,
Tell us now.
yeah.
Really? Because I got accused of something. Somebody wanted to do that with me and started saying they wanted to do stuff with me. Exactly. Hit home hard. And I rejected. But they insisted. Let's just keep it at that.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
something like what happened with Sam the last chapter, like with the fourth outfit. That was even way more like a little bit more. The dress was explicit, so yeah.
Why? Because why can't we just buy that outfit and just not fuck up?
I mean,
Who doesn't like just walk? Well, yeah. Who would walk in the right mind walk around like that with the kids in the house? Yeah.
they weren't in kids in the house. That's why they did it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
yeah. She wants to do it
I
every
saw,
chapter.
yeah,
She even
it's
wanted to
like
do it
I
when they were at
saw,
the ice rink.
yeah, it's like I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
More like Mrs.
Literally.
Claus. More like Mrs. Claus turned woman lover. I found
Good God,
myself
what
a
is this
ho ho ho.
Jingle bells,
Literally.
jingle
Jingle
bells.
my bye bells. Sorry. But
I'm going on someone else's sleigh. Oh, correction, I'm going to ride someone else's sleigh.
This is going to be flagged, man. This episode is going to be flagged.
Oh no, that's worse stuff, trust me.
oh yes.
Going to feed someone else my carrot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who that's going to be.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know from
Down for
Dreams
about
and
5.
Love Interest.
Then that could go either way, actually.
Yeah.
That could go either way, technically. Technically, that could happen, but it would be an accessory, let's just say that.
God, if that happened, I'd cut my own finger off. Never mind that.
What happened? What happened?
No.
No.
God, what was even the first question we even would think?
It was something about Poppy.
Oh,
and
God.
the feeling sorry for her. How did we get off track so far?
That's what
How
happened.
did it get from... How did it get
This
from...
is Air's fault. He's the one who brought it up. This is Air's fault.
It is, actually.
Yeah, this is. This is all your fault, Air. You brought this up. You brought
Yeah,
this on yourself.
you're all in this together.
Nope. Me and Max signed a pact. We're out. You're on your own,
Come
pal.
Anything I felt then, when I... With a bloody thing with a blonde hair thing. Now, do you know what I feel like?
Yeah, we're in the blonde hair pact.
Oh, God, yeah. Some other people just need to... Oh, no, you don't want to know what colour I'm going to now.
No, you're not going any colour. You're staying blonde.
I am not.
You are staying this fat boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
my
I'm
God.
looking forward to like what happens with Poppy this chapter. Then
Yeah.
So is that everything?
Yeah. And also one character who I would love to see as a love interest, not in choices, but in Dream Zone, Jennifer. And specifically
Oh, my good God.
Don't fill Mac's head already. Honest to God, he's already going crazy. Don't get his hopes up.
Yep. Don't get me hopes up. What do you think we feel like when you talk about Sam every week?
Hey, let's leave personal feelings out of this.
Yeah, let's leave his wife alone, man. It's not good to target someone else's wife.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
if that's the case, then why does he talk about Jennifer?
I like Jennifer. She's nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just going out with the guy who's seeing your dad. Yeah, that's all great.
Well,
that's handy dory, that.
oh God, no! I just realised something.
And
It'd be
sounds
like
like
the Felicia situation. No thanks.
How so?
No, it don't matter. Sorry. No, I'm just thinking something else.
I'd say the only thing that's weird is that you and your dad have both seen the same person. Not weird about
No.
Yeah. And just imagine Felix coming in like, hey, that's my mom. And then our father,
Yeah.
hey, that's my wife. And the neighbor would be like, hey, dude, you just married an 18-year-old girl? What are you wrong?
that. Oh God. Yeah, that could just be a comical moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I laughed so hard today. I don't know. Like, this is the best episode ever, I guess.
Today was a good laugh.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have anything else to add? Any questions? Any more questions?
Not off the top of my head, unless Mac wants to go a bit crazy again.
What about Makapaka?
Like a packer, eh? It really does not bother me. That's the problem.
No, it was just out of the blue. That's what it got me. It was just out of the blue. Hey, Macapaka.
Macapaca. I can actually do quite a good. I can actually do quite a good thing of that, but I'm not going to do it. But
That depends. Can you shrink?
can I shrink?
Yeah, to be the size of the real Macapaka.
Water.
Yeah, I shrink when I see Ethan.
Okay.
But that's a different
I'm
conversation.
not going to ask what happens if you grow when you see Gabe. Then okay. I mean, what?
Think of a fruit pastel. No, but seriously though, it's been.
Wait, a fruit pastel? Why a fruit pastel? I'm not even going to ask.
No, it's just a joke from Top Gear.
Imagine watching Top Gear now. So dead.
No, seriously though, yeah, I know that's what I mean. Top Gear is not Top Gear anymore. It's just three blokes who don't even know anything about cars. But yeah, honestly though, it's been quite good today.
Yeah, it's been a good laugh.
Yeah.
Spice things up. Ugh. Like Max said.
So, I think that's it, I guess, for today. If you have any more snacks to offer.
No, Max pretty full right now.
No. I must know what you feel like every week with Sam then, won't I?
Yeah.
Shut it.
Exactly.
But what exactly? What part?
Oh, every bloody part.
Sorry, I'm not left feeling empty and
Yeah.
hungry. You
Oh, I'm
I
play the
mean,
surprised you're not
game,
the fucking.
I won the
I'm
game, boy.
surprised. I'm surprised you are feeling bloody full every because you get to hook up every fucking chapter.
I know. Keep
that's
believe
what
it.
you want, man. That's what you want.
Yeah, I'm in a I'm in a plenty loved relationship, mate.
God, imagine you just. Oh
Never left going hungry.
Yeah, give it a rest
no.
too, man. Too much is not too good.
Oh no, too much is
Oh,
perfect.
too much. No
If it's the
thanks.
right person, too much is fine.
But
There's a break. But anyway,
yeah.
be safe out there.
I
Yeah.
will try. Mac needs to watch out though,
Mm.
or else I think Gabe might come after him again.
So I guess we're gonna enjoy our Sam, Gabe, and Jennifer. That's it for today, I guess.
Don't forget Ethan Ramsey. We know how
Yeah.
Mac loves his Ethan Ramsey.
I respect Ethan. No, TBH. I respect Ethan. The man needs to be respected, man.
Of
Saves
course,
lives.
yeah, but of course, Mac's the one who's got the biggest respect for him. Get the drift.
Yeah.
God.
No, his idealism. I like his idealism completely, hands down.
More objectivism.
Yeah. Oh, I
Have
laughed
you
so
finished?
hard today. My cheeks are hurting. My stomach
Excuse
is
me?
hurting, and I
Nothing.
blame you two.
But you were the one who instigated this whole thing by talking about Puppy getting spanked. Don't shoot the
Exactly.
messenger.
So don't.
Don't
That's
shoot the
what
messenger.
happened.
Don't you dare
But
shoot the
that's what
messenger.
happened in choices, and we're talking about choices here.
Yeah. Then you just kind of spiraled us off. This is your fault.
That's in choices, and we're talking about choices.
Yeah, but you were the one who you brought it up. You started this. You know what
Okay.
you did.
Last summer. Anyway, okay.
We don't want to know. Don't start us off again.
Okay, so I'll let you go. My stomach's hurting, cheeks hurting, but anyway, whoever's fault it is, it's hurting now,
Yours.
so I need to cool off.
Oh, that's me every night. Bow,
Okay.
chicka, bow, wow.
You guys take care and
Yeah.
be safe from predators out there. There's a lot of predators out there, so just be safe.
Ethan Ramsey against Richie. Sorry. Where did I cough that?
Yeah.
And Sam as well. I want to do it every time she meets us.
Yeah,
Shut it. Could be worse. It could be Ethan Ramsey and got caught.
attacking our MCs holes every time.
Oh.
Anyway.
See, there you go again. You're trying to set us off. Stop it.
I don't know. You said.
You just took that to a new level. Don't even Mac. I've got you right. He took that to a new level, didn't
He did.
he? Can't lie.
That's-
You mentioned Ethan.
I have a witness.
I don't mind that. But
Look. You mentioned Ethan. He mentioned Sam. I just
You
added a
mentioned
second.
holes.
What?
You literally just mentioned holes.
I mean, that's what happens again. Am I wrong? I'm just stating the facts.
Some facts are better left unsaid.
Come on, man. Anyway, so I mean it now. I love
Same
you
time
all.
next
And, yeah, go on. You say something?
Maybe next week your mind will have cleared up. I think
Yeah,
you need to rest.
Yeah, definitely. So, y'all, stay safe, take care, and just enjoy. I'll see you.
See you soon, guys.
Yep.
Drink more water.
So.
Yeah, what?
I'm just saying, see you all soon.
Yeah, drink more water.
Yep.
And praise Lord. Yeah, bye.
On your
See you,
case, praise Ethan.
Oh, good God, no, thank you.